Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I apologize. We had to do some updating. Windows decided it wanted to bug out on the Crowfall installer, and so it basically crashed my installer and forced me to do a Windows update. So I was able to kind of get that situated, updated Windows, and now I am currently updating the client since that decided to stop on me twice. It's been a little bit of a challenge. We're about 59, 60% all the way there. But in the meantime, I figured I'd go over, the last part of their massive reveal, which hopefully we'll see today. Let me check the notes here. They have disciplines in. They've updated character creation, it seems. Let's see what else they've updated here. Okay, so I see they're doing a lot of class updates here. Combat updates, discipline updates. Wonder if I think the graphic overhaul should be in there. But let's read what they have officially while we're waiting here. We're about 62% and counting. So until that finishes, we're going to just cover some of the graphics overhaul stuff they have listed here. You can kind of see the images. That thumbnail looks really, really nice. Just the contrast of color there. I'm really excited to see this in game, see how this kind of looks. That'll be nice. So let's just go over some FAQs that they have on their website. They are right. They state that it's a significant leap forward in terms of visual fidelity. So that's pretty cool. They did make a pretty good leap. I think that was in part. I know that they had met. I just went over their milestones. So under funding, they had a milestone to hire a dedicated visuals designer, somebody to help them up with a lot of the visual polishing, or multiple people or a team. But they hit their milestone for that, so they were able to do that, which is why we're able to kind of get this graphic update sooner than later. How did you upgrade the graphics? So this is kind of where they're explaining. We've had a fantastic opportunity to work with some of Unity's top engineers to improve both our client performance and graphics fidelities. We are in the process of incorporating all the changes and optimizations. So the most obvious improvement is the incorporation of a new lighting system. That's what I was saying. I noticed that the lighting, and you have the dynamic shadows and everything. So more subtle shadows, more crisp point lights, a vibrant sun, and more foreboding dark of night. It also enables a ton of great new atmospheric effects like snow, rain, day-night cyclone, fog. So they improved a number of world assets and detail to like rocks and trees and stuff, which is pretty cool. So they've exposed. Now you can actually adjust the visual settings. Yeah, the visual quality in the settings. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. So what happens next? Now that we can support these things in the engine, we'll start to incorporate them into the game itself, giving us much wider palette of biomes and the ability to affect the emotional tone of the game environments. Pretty cool. When will all this be available to test? The graphics overhaul, the first 100 disciplines, and introduced in testing as early as this weekend. It could all be. That's a pretty interesting statement. I wonder if it will be. The race class functionality is currently being developed, and we'll be rolling out the unique combinations to a test server throughout the summer as each one becomes playable. Cool. Let's see. Hmm. Sorry, just kind of spaced up for a second. I was checking out my parts list for my build to see, just kind of thinking it through to see how it's going to fare with the settings. I have a pretty decent build, so I mean, I shouldn't have to worry, but I'm very curious to see how it looks. I don't have the latest and greatest graphics card, but I have a pretty good one. Just built my rig not too long ago, so I do want me some more Samsung SSD storage in my, can always use more SSD storage. Now that SSDs are a lot more affordable than they were a couple years ago, it's a lot easier to upgrade to it now. Can always use more RAM too, but take care of that as I need to. Where are we for updates, baby? Here we go. Let's get in. So this will be kind of a first impressions for me. I'm pretty excited. One second while I log in here. All right, we are back into the login here. Let me turn down the audio a little bit. I think everything kind of reset. There we go. So I'm gonna put music down quite a bit. I'm not gonna change any. Ooh, look at all this experimental stuff. How awesome. Graphics, let's see where we're at. Blast this beast. You know what? Actually, let's see what it looks like on medium, and it will gradually scale up. How about that? There we go. We'll do that. I like that. I think you can change that in game too. Just directly in game. So let's see, games, auto advanced skills, auto collect skill items. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna putz with that too much. Let's see what we have for skills. I need to assign or keep upgrading my crafting skills here. What? Let's see. Time to craft a blacksmithing item. Blacksmithing recipes. Experimentation points. Let's just check that off for now. Those are all the same. These are all the same. Oh, I can see here archetypes now. There's 3. Technically, this word archetype should be removed. They haven't updated that. And so instead of having the 12 archetypes in here, they have the roles, right? Let's see what they have for tank when you click on here. So these should be classes. Stalker is no more, it should just be Ranger. So they haven't fully updated this yet. Yeah, there's no Forge Master anymore. Okay. Let's hop in here. Bloodbath East. Bloodbath Corruption. World allows PvP. World allows PvP. Faction-based PvP contains multiple temples. Corruption East. Let's try Corruption East. I don't know. Cool, new loading screen. That's pretty cool. Look at that Ganeshan. Yeah, once again, welcome back, guys. We're now just starting the bot. A lot of that before was a lot of waiting and loading and updating. So I may edit that out. I'm not quite sure yet, but if I do, you know, try to start the video here in the more interesting parts now that we're actually loading in to the latest, you know, Big World 5.0.1. This is with the first update with massive reveal, quote unquote. We'll see how it looks. It should have the graphic overhaul, the disciplines, and the classes and race. I don't know if they have character customization figured out yet. We'll see how that looks. But I do apologize that I didn't get a chance to start. I did start technically streaming earlier. It was just a whole lot of updating, long waiting, and then, you know, Windows decided it wanted to update in the middle of that, so I kind of cut that all out. So we are about an hour kind of past the schedule that I normally start streaming at. So I apologize for those who did tune in earlier and decide or couldn't stick around until now. But anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and just do the VOD. I may not be talking through the VOD as much, just so that I can try to cover and just kind of focus on figuring out what changed. I guess we'll see. Super excited to see how the environment looks now, and if you are able to create, so that'll be kind of cool. See what other future content we can kind of cover with this. And it's taking a little bit to load here. Hopefully it didn't just freeze. Got this little wheel spinning. It says loading terrain, but the actual load bar isn't working. I really don't hope that it didn't just freeze. I may have to reboot. And I don't really know how many people are loading in, but the game crashed. Okay, let's go ahead and load this back up. Okay, give me 1 second, guys, while I load it back up and enter my credentials and everything like that. Bear with us here, pre-alpha. Game keeps crashing again. Sorry, guys. So I wonder if it's just that server that's crashing. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try it one more time. If we don't have any luck, then I'll just have to wrap it up for tonight and give an update tomorrow. Unfortunately. We are back. We are finally in. Thank God. So it's about 17 minutes in. We're finally in. Okay, so apparently one of the servers that I was trying to access was crashing. So we hopped into this server, and I was kind of just crossing my fingers and hoping that it would work. But we get a chance to look at the massive update since. We'll see what it looks like. Order, chaos, and balance. You know, the three factions. Relatively similar. Cool. Just gonna select balance. It's kind of random. So they do still have the crow, as I kind of anticipated. But look at the lighting and the particles on this. This is medium. I think we're on medium. Very cool, very cool. So this is my first impression seeing the world. Wow, you know, the vegetation helps so much. There's some atmosphere going on. Very cool. Very cool. Starting to look a little bit more polished. I like that. Look at that. Look at the particles. And the lighting off the ground. Cool. Look at the reflections of that. That is so cool, the lighting. That's awesome. I'm getting a pretty solid 60 frames, so we're good. Oh shit, look at this fog. That atmosphere. Let me see if I can crank this up. That's on medium. I want to see how it performs at very high, at maxed out here. And this is more of a performance test, right? Very high. I don't know if that's going to toggle anything, but the quality preset is very high. I don't know if that does anything. I mean, I can't really tell. It still looks really, really good. I mean, did the textures update? I don't know. I'm still getting a clean 60 plus frames, so didn't take much of a frame hit at all. I can't really tell the difference. I don't even know if it bumped anything up. But this is set at very high preset. I don't know if that's doing anything, but the textures look awesome. Look at this guy. Oh man, just gorgeous, right? Looks really, really good compared to what it was. I think the spec map looks a little crazy on that though. Look at how how glossy they all kind of look right now. What class do I want to do? High mobility. Let's do confessor or archetype right now. See how those look. Oh, look at this. Coming soon. Customized appearance. All this stuff is coming soon. Well, yeah, look at that. Okay, confessor. Oh shit, okay, okay, I see you. Okay, okay. Shadow's looking a little bit long though. Shadows can be tweaked obviously, but look at that shadow though. That's an intense shadow. I don't need no. Oh, what? They said they weren't supposed to reset the spirit bank. They lied. Oh well, let's go crafting, boys. Look at the graphics. Awesome. Slag, cool. Luckily I know what the hell I'm doing. Plenty of flowers. I don't know if you really need this many flowers, but I don't know if that'll change. They did put all the orange shit together, so I guess we'll see. You always start off with the axe, so I mean everything looks crisp. They did kind of adjust the camera a little bit so that it does look a little bit cleaner. You do zoom in. The UI has, you know, been refined a tiny bit. I can kind of tell in terms of scale and placement. It has been refined. And it is still currently being defined. Look at the god rays though. The little details that you tend to know when you're in the pre-alpha for so long. There's so much crafting you do before you notice all these little details. But trees look pretty good. They look decent. I mean, they're an upgrade for sure of what they used to be, but I think obviously I don't think they look finalized. They're obviously going to be improved even more after this. I just have to keep my eye out and make sure that I'm watching my back. Because if people zerg, then that's gonna suck. I can't remember if they can camp or not. But the goal is to make a basic set of armor, right? I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't think they were going to reset the spirit bank. At least in the patch notes they said they weren't going to, but I don't know. My spirit bank is completely white. Which had all my like armor and a bunch of, you know, materials. I was hoping not to have to regather, remine, and recreate all the armor and materials, but I guess that's just kind of where we're at right now. And tomorrow's probably going to be a more interesting video if this is what this video is, a whole lot of collecting and resource gathering. Okay, is abilities, so let's make ourselves an item. Take the hammer. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay. Get that cobblestone, son. Okay, the rock textures look a little bit different. They've got that dark crack in it now. So they did see some slight improvements to that. Oh, you see the camera? How the camera wants to behave. What is that little object on the ground there? The little stake. Casting that shadow, that hard shadow. What the hell was this? Did I loot anything? Gravestone. Oh, it was a gravestone? Oh shit. Dude got wrecked. Which makes me want to be a little bit more precautious. Okay. Get a pick. If there's anything I know, it's that you're going to need a shit ton of wood, a shit ton of stone, and a shit ton of ore to make all of your armor pieces and your weapons. So, I mean, you might as well, right? So, like, apples and wood pieces look the same to me. As far as the actual resource model, it looks the same. I kind of, just for shits and giggles, want to see what the other classes look like, and with the new shadows and everything like that. What the new models look like. Should we go take a look at that shit? Let me gather some more resources. I want to take a look at the models. So cool. I love the way that the shadows work. I wish that the light affected the nodes though. You know what I mean? So that you can see the light kind of, because I see the light kind of bouncing off of the actual stone. You see that? Because the actual resources have physics, but it doesn't make sense because, you know, your ruin tool, in this case the hammer, doesn't cast a light at all, and it's bright blue. You would think it does cast a little bit of light on that stone as you're beating it. Not enough stamina remains. I don't know, I'm collecting apples. I don't need that many. Apples are like overabundant at this point. Since the pre-alpha days. See, you see how that blue light kind of reflects off her hair though? I really, really like that detail. You just don't see it on the rock, which kind of throws you off, because the lighting works pretty good otherwise. Let's see what we can craft. Wood or stone. Oh shit, I don't have any ore, do I? Of course I don't. Ring 5 iron. I don't want iron, I want ore. I want slag. That's that shit right there. Yeah. This lighting looks really, really good. I like that. Huh. Just about to collect all my damn resources. Any loot? Oh, you don't got shit either. It sucks. Hmm. Man, I wish I had my other spirit bank. This kind of sucks. Having to redo everything. I put everything in the spirit bank because I wanted to take a look at all the other classes here, or all the races. Check that out. She's like, oh, I'm drinking more poison and I'm gonna die. I am now a little guinea pig. Bow, 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 bow. Oh shit, did I crash it? I think I might have crashed it, boys. Oh shit, I crashed it. Perfect timing. We're gonna end the video here, guys. Thanks for swinging by. I know it was kind of short and sweet today, but I just wanted to get a first impressions on what it looked like. It did crash on us there. It is kind of buggy in that sense, but tomorrow we'll log in, and I did spirit bank some of the materials in there, so you know, hopefully tomorrow we'll get to actually crafting and going around, and maybe potentially some PvP. But man, it looks really, really good. A lot of the particle effects, I'm thoroughly excited to get into a little bit more varying environments, but we do need to craft our armor before I feel comfortable running around like that, so we don't get immediately zerged down. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, thanks a lot. Peace out.